Hey everyone, I'm Bluey, and yes, this isn't the Kingdom Hearts 2 review. I am still writing that review as we speak, and it's already as long as my regular videos, and I just got to recapping the Disney worlds in the script, God help me! Anyway, this video isn't about Kingdom Hearts. This is about Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is an enhanced version of the third installment in the Marvel vs. Capcom franchise, which has Marvel and Capcom characters versing each other in the only way they know how. Professional poker. Nah, they exchange fisticuffs. I've only played this game and Infinite out of all the Marvel vs. Capcom games because I don't own a PS2. I mean, do I look like some sort of Scott Wozniak to you? I actually wanted to talk about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, but I decided to take a look at a good entry in the series first before seeing where it all went wrong. Also, I'm feeling lazy since this game's really easy to review. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 has a story to set up the arcade mode, but there was no story mode. Yes, there was a time where instead of story modes that were mediocre most of the time, fighting games had other content to keep you entertained. Basically, Albert Wesker from Resident Evil teams up with Marvel villains to summon Galactus to take his power, but he starts to destroy both the Capcom and Marvel worlds, so the heroes of Marvel and Capcom team up to stop the most fashionable planet eater out there. Because comic books. MVC3 is a 3v3 fighter where, as the name suggests, you pick 3 characters to fight another 3 fighters, and whoever defeats all 3 on one side wins. Gameplay is the usual fighting game shtick, with each character having light, medium, heavy, and special attacks that you can chain together for combos along with different button combinations to perform special attacks like Hadouken. You also got assist attacks, where one of your other characters comes in to do a quick attack, the X Factor, which can only be used once per match that gives your character a temporary attack boost, and of course, super moves that cause massive damage to your enemy. The fighting system leans more to competitive players, but as someone who isn't competitive in the slightest, I still found the game fun to play, even if I can't perform all the advanced tactics more skilled players pull off. Also, for those asking about my main characters I use, Deadpool, Morgan Island, and Virgil. Even if this game is more than a decade old, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 still looks great to this day. The animations and characters have so much life and effort put into them, which are only topped by recent fighting games from Arc System. MVC3 shows the power of why a game's art style is important for its graphics. The modes are a bit lacking for a single player. Arcade mode is standard fare except for having one of the hardest fighting game bosses I've ever experienced, but there's also Heroes and Heralds, which has you collect cards that give you buffs and fight CPUs. But other than this and the online mode, which I've heard mediocre things about, MVC3 doesn't have much in content, but I'm willing to let it slide as it's only $25 with 50 characters, which is a better deal than other games with lacking content I've covered on the show. Overall, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is a really fun fighting game with flashy visuals, fun combat, and a sense of effort and passion behind it that you don't see from Capcom fighting games these days. Give this game a purchase if you like fighting games, Marvel, Capcom, or fun crossovers. As for when I'm taking a look at Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, I hope it's sometime this year, but there's a few reviews that are taking priority first, like the Kingdom Hearts 2 review I mentioned at the beginning of this episode, and the Battleborn review, which I have to do this year for reasons I'll explain in the episode, so please be patient for the Infinite review. It is I, Doom, Master of the Stick Shift! Why, gee howdy, it's Dr. Doom from the Fantastic Four who's featured in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. What are you doing here? I, Doom, Master of Comedy, have come to conquer this here YouTube show. Why this one? I don't even have that many viewers per episode. I, Doom, Master of Idiocy, just realized I probably should have conquered a bigger YouTube channel. Can I at least get a game from Reggie Claus before I go? Oh, sweet, I got Garfield card for PS2.